Meet the impossibly imaginative creative team behind Matilda the musical.
We're lucky enough with the original source material here that we started with a fantastic story.
It's got children overpowering monstrous adults.
Magic and superpowers.
The book is very episodic, hard to put that book on stage.
And it's been adapted by Dennis in a fantastic way.
I got involved because the RSC asked me, did I want to write the book for Matilda, and I thought that sounds like a really good idea, you know.
Matthew Watchus, the director, said the RSC have the rights to turn it into a musical, and I opened my mouth and didn't shut up for about 20 minutes.
It did sort of start kind of occurring to me that this book meant a lot to a lot of people.
There is a sense of responsibility that you feel when you embark on changing genre on such a well-known story.
It was vital that it didn't become saccharine or simplistic, and we didn't want it to be too mainstream.
The process of writing it was mostly spent making stupid jokes and giggling.
And then you suddenly get an idea for a character or a moment or something, and you write it, and then suddenly 2 years later there are all these people that are experts in their field that are desperately trying to make it work.
I just landed on these alphabet tiles and the world and playfulness of Scrabble.
I started to feel that the base idea for the whole physicality should be twitching and fidgeting, because kids never really stand still. It takes a day really to create a minute of material.
When I was working on the long speeches with the kids, I was often asking them to just have more attack, to get more attack vocally. And I thought, I know what we've got to do. We've got to send them to boxing, and they've got to learn the speeches while having boxing lessons.
It's one of those rare shows where you get an awful lot of entertainment in one evening in all sorts of ways.
I hope people take away how precious, oh, it's going to make me cry, how precious childhood is.
People are really deeply affected and kind of uprooted by it in a way that they're really grateful of.
In a way, kids and adults get the same thing, feeling energised and naughty, and hopefully they'll go away with a copy of the album, a couple of t-shirts.